This is on the Spurts, am I right?
Yeah, this is not the band The Spurts, but just Growing Spurts, which is what I thought would be a fun name. Like, I have potted plants, and you guys are at the top of the potted plant right now. And you look cool, so I thought that'd be fun to uh, sort of not replicate, or show your growth. You guys are. I've been playing what, like 5 years? Is that correct? I think I saw you guys have been playing since like 2015 on Facebook. Um,
That's true.
I think maybe 2016. I think we started in October. Halloween 2016, baby. So yeah, 3.5 years or so.
by the way, Juicebumps needs no introduction. Spank rock, just like what? What is that though? I saw that as your guys' description on a lot of like websites, and I just wanted to know like what is spank rock?
Well, you ever wake up in the night covered in sweat?
Not recently, but I had cold sweats like a couple months ago.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of part of it, but the other part is, when you hear something so good, it just makes you want to spank. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be flesh. You just spank anything, and it's a kind of music that just makes you want to. It kind of spanks your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is like? Is it BDSM spank, or is it like a like ball friend of yours?
It's like, you know, have you ever gotten in trouble when you were a child?
Yeah.
And then you get laid on a lap, on your tummy, and your pants come down?
Mm-hmm.
If you could make that into a song, what would it sound like?
It would sound like spank rock. Okay.
No, that would sound like Papa Roach.
Oh.
Yeah, Last Resort. We're different than that.
Where do you draw the line on your differences?
Is there a line? Is there a difference?
Like, if there was a Venn diagram, like what would be under your guys' table, and where's Papa Roach?
I would say Rat Kings, some sort of pandemics are in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Premature. You know where I'm going with this? Yeah.
The other word after that word?
Premature defibrillation. It's when your heart beats before the pump.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. I'm not super familiar with that. Do you guys have heart conditions, or is someone in the band struggling with their heart?
I get a flutter now and again. It's nothing serious.
Oh, damn. So you're really quarantined right now.
It's not contagious.
Well, not like... not that you're contagious, but you're afraid that you're going to get coronavirus, and since you have a heart condition, you're more at risk.
Juicebumps we have a certain protection over us.
Mm.
The music enables our bodies to undergo remarkable feats of self-preservation. This whole corona doesn't scare us. We're beyond it.
Beyond. Well, that's exciting, I guess. So you guys know the answer. Like, can you does that mean you like no one's is gonna come to a close and we can go back outside again, or any predictions to be made?
As soon as everyone's been spanked.
Is that the cure?
Mm-hmm. It's be equal distribution.
Starting
Spank.
with who? Who's the first person that needs to be spanked? It's a deep question.
He who swang the first spank doth not inherit the earth. Have you ever heard that idiom? That's an ancient Chinese idiom. And it kind of sums it up.
I see. Anyways, not to go down the rabbit hole of coronavirus, but let's maybe transition to a more direct sort of examination of Juicebumps, because I'll be honest, I mean, choosing to interview you guys was interesting because I don't actually know as much about you as maybe a Mint or a 7-Eleven Jesus or the other sort of Bay Area bands. So could I field some sort of background? Like, well, like this would go in the Wikipedia page later if there was a Wikipedia for Juicebumps. Like, you know, what was your early life like? You know, where did you graduate from school? Who were your influences? These are all the questions that would normally be asked, but I don't really care about that. I just want to know what the name of the band is. And why it's called Juicebumps, not what the name is. Why?
Spencer, you want to field this one?
Well, sure. The band is Juicebumps. We're called that. It's like if you have goosebumps that are all filled with Welch's. We hail from San Francisco, in the big pear. We like pear Welch's. Sometimes we bump the Welch.
Bump a Welch.
Bump the Welch.
Confused with Papa Roach.
No. We get that a lot, but you know, we're different. Yeah.
Would you just to complete this Papa Roach, I guess, talk, because it's come up now 3 times. Is it in the influences page for Juicebumps? Is Papa Roach an influence for you guys?
Juicebumps has no influences. We only provide and distribute juice in the tri-state county area.
Whoa. What do you think of that, Katya? What do you think of that dinosaur?
Whoa.
Whoa.
He kissed me on the face.
Wow. 2 kisses.
Next question, please.
That's great. Love that. Okay, cool. 2016 was the origin story, October 2016. But how did you guys meet as a group? Maybe specifically you, Spencer, and Parker. How did you two congregate amongst each other?
Well, yeah, I was at a birthday party with a jumpy house, I think. My old band called Hit Stains was playing, and Parker's new band called Juicebumps was playing. And then we both shook hands afterwards and were like, hey, enjoy that coronavirus.
This was 3 years ago. Who predicted this?
Yeah. But no, and then Juicebumps needed to record 4 songs, and I had a studio, so I recorded 4 songs of Juicebumps. And then their drummer said, peace out. I got bigger fish to fillet.
Oh.
So then they had an opening as drummer boy. And I wanted to be a drummer man at some point, so I decided to start my boydom there, and Parker has then taught me how to be a drummer man, and then I moved into synth man world, and we have been playing music for the last 3 pandemics, I think.
Is there a pandemic?
Ever since the Dutch swallow. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm. That was my favorite.
One of the worst.
Can I get some clarification on the duck swallow?
The Dutch swallow was a devastating pandemic that swiped across the tri-state county area in 1963. It quired us all into a spell of non-abilities to swallow. Imagine what you try to do when your thirst overtakes your hunger, but you can't swallow. That's the Dutch swallow.
Period. I had a statement. Drop the mic. That was a little loud. I'm sorry. Apologize. Sorry, mic users. Wow. Well, I didn't know that personal piece of history. Parker, is your eyes okay? You look like Ray.
Sometimes his face just kind of sticks in one. Okay, there it goes.
Have you guys ever played the game Black Ops and the zombies where you get to play the presidents? Is that a familiar memory for anyone?
Never played the game Black Ops. I think that game sounds questionable at best.
Yes. Am I really laughing? I feel like I need to be more of a straight man to your straight man. Is that what like the vibe is?
You be any kind of man that you want, okay?
I'm a non-binary.
Just be true to yourself.
Fair.
Okay?
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. It means a lot. Anyways, let's get serious. I mean, this is a very serious interview, and I expect you two to take this meeting equal to that of a record label experience. I mean, is that something in the tables for you guys? Do you want to be on Interscope?
Spencer, you want to field this one?
Interscope. I've never heard of that one. I was hoping to get signed by Disney or something. They already pitched that they like my hair, so we got a good in there. We on the reel, we're looking for talent seekers who are interested in getting their heart spanked and distributing spanks all across the world. We have a couple European spankers who are going to release the bumps around there. We're in the hunt for American spankers to, spank the States.
Interested in, putting on a spankorama?
The spank stock?
It's like a Spanx and a Spank. Like everyone's wearing Spanx at the show, and there's a lot of red paint involved for some reason, and it's kind of like you throw red paint at each other, and I'm sorry that dinosaur totally took me out of my own thought. I don't even know.
Are Spanx like clothing?
I'll complete my thought for you. Basically, Juicebumps headlines Spankorama, and it's at the Gilman, and there are just 4 bands, all of them Juicebumps analogs, and everyone is like glued whoopee cushions onto their chest, and giant hands made of balloons. And you can just do like this.
Did you get our blueprints somehow? How do you know about this already? This wasn't supposed to be released until, a few months
Wow.
from now.
Some people say, as a Virgo Leo cusp.
I've heard people have been breaking into Zoom meetings. Maybe you're a hacker.
Would a hacker wears hair like this?
Yeah, maybe not.
Black hat? No.
I think most hackers have a,
The luscious. Okay.
Yeah.
Parker, may I ask that we take that outside?
Yeah, that's dirty, Parker.
This?
Get your girlfriend out of here.
I know we're all lonely right now in the corona times, but like...
What's wrong with the little dinosaur puss? I thought this was... What is this? Not... I thought... we've all seen Animal Planet. I'm no David Attenborough, but I know how to fucking think of a dinosaur. Give me a break.
You find intrinsic value in your ability to give pleasure, right?
Sure.
Juicebumps is about giving pleasure.
Well, some might say that it feels just as good to receive pleasure as it does to give it. Some might say even more so. I think there is a phenomena known to the stage and audience relation, and that's a feedback loop of performance and reception. When the audience is receptive and the performers are putting on a show, they fuel each other to the point of no return. They create such a sensation within each other that it opens up a certain pathway in the mind. A pleasurable path.
Where does it start? The pathway?
At the door. It's usually between $5 and $15 to get into the path.
Nice.
Next question, please.
Juicebumps.
Hey.
Are we willing to get real?
Yeah.
Can we talk about one thing? Which band in the Bay is no good? Who are you gonna fight when this corona is over?
Alright. Let's get down to it.
Is that what you're gonna do with this band?
That's gonna be Papa Roach.
There's a little band. They call themselves Loke Doggies. Their names are Trash Vampires. And these supposed vampires claim to make some of the most rocking tunes this side of the mist. Sure, they might be devastatingly handsome. Yeah, maybe they have the ability to swoon even the most calloused heart, to open it up. But I'll tell you one thing. They don't know how to buy a set of ribs for a fellow who's outside wanting ribs. See for yourself. The music is one thing, but when a guy is outside of the rib joint and they say they ran out of ribs hours ago and Trash Vampires doesn't do anything about that, well, I don't know. You make the call. You picking up what I'm laying down?
I think so. Katya, are you picking this up? Katya is checked out. I think, unfortunately.
Thanks, Katya.
Can I get another shot of that armpit just real quick? Ooh! Ooh! Do it with mine, but pretend. I just like doing things when other people do things. It's like when people start clapping, I'll just start clapping, you know? Just feels right. Yeah, let's start a clap. No. You can't. Okay. Katja, did you try this question? You want to feel the question? Parker gets a new mask on.
Oh, wow.
That's a rat king if I've ever... Whoa. Careful with that. Don't pass it. Don't pass it.
God damn it. I'm sorry, I can't. God, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Thanks. What was the question?
Katya,
I
what
have
was
a
the question?
My question is, what are you listening to on Spotify right now? Or who are you listening to the most?
Spencer?
I just found this guy Todd Turge or something. Very freaky, very groovy, disco-y, spanking tunes. I don't know, it's good stuff.
I'm listening to podcasts right now.
Good bands. I was paying attention.
I've also been enjoying this latest MGMT album, the yellow one.
The Little Bird.
Very cool. Yes, very cool, very sexy.
What have you guys been listening to?
Wow.
Whoa.
We were cooking up some latkes earlier, and we had some Frankie Sinatra playing. It's great cooking music. I don't think I'll listen to it outside of that, but I mean, little bossa nova in the kitchen never hurt. I don't know about
Nope.
you guys, but I like to get a little dancey. Katya, what have you been listening to?
Listening to Dirt Fire.
Dirt Fire. Check them out.
Yes.
We got some good tracks.
Ooh, Happiness.
Happiness. How do you spell that?
Happy, and then NES.
Oh, okay. Like happiness?
Yeah.
With a Y.
Instead of an I in the middle, yeah.
So like happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll get over that.
Does that refer to the Nintendo character Ness? A happy Ness?
That's a
PK punch!
reference right there. Have you played Mother, Spencer?
No.
The band.
Earthbound? Are we talking Earthbound?
Mm-hmm.
Mother!
That's a good song too, by whatever the D.
Dan Zigelman.
Yeah, I think that's. Do you guys like techno? Any popular techno fans in this audience? In Spencer Parker?
You know, I feel like that's one of the first times I've heard that word in the States. Techno. When we were in Berlin, it was people only knew about techno music. We were like, what is that? I've heard of EDM and the dubstep, but not the techno. I was like, techno? I don't know what that is.
Nazdarovia!
Some
Yeah, pretty much.
wah, wah, wah.
Whoa, chill on that.
Right. That's techno, right?
Just
No.
Did I just reinvent techno?
Well, techno is being reinvented every day. If you really think
Oh,
about
nice.
it. The BBC has been saying this for years. It all started back in 1966 when.
Would you say Juicebumps is getting there? We're getting more techno, right?
Is that what Parker's been saying?
That's what we've been going for.
More synths?
Yeah. Trying to convince everyone to play synths, but getting there.
Still gotta get the something out of the bum of the cat. What was in the cat's butt from the music video?
Poop.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh, no, carcass of a fish.
Whoa. Fish carcass. That's a smell right there. I can smell that, and I'm not even at the docks. But hey, do you guys want to watch that video? Should we load it up? Is that
Do your viewers want to watch our video?
I don't know if I have any viewers, but if I did, I hope they'd want to watch it.
I hope you guys want to watch it.
I'm down. Let's set it up. Okay. Let's first open up the track. YouTube. Yeah, I can share screen it so that you guys.
You guys ever just like chug apple cider vinegar?
We did that today.
We did, yeah.
Literally today. This morning.
Yo, check out my RuneScape video. Juicebumps.
Disgusting.
OBS. Shout out to the window. Alright, you guys ready? You see it on my screen? Share screen's working?
Yeah. We see it.
Sounds so hot.
We can see it.
I see that.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Everyone be silent.
We got a situation. My fingers slipped out again. Catch up inebriation. Where's my furry little friend? My fungus is humongous. No, the biggest boy you've ever seen. So he's belly filled with fungus. It tickles like a big tree. Sleeping on a
I'm doing share screen still. All right. Okay. There's been some changes since last we spoke, it appears. What are we smoking right now?
Smoke.
I mean, I guess you're right. I guess I can. That's some OG Kush or some quality tobacco.
You ever trim off all the spines from a cactus?
No, I've not done that.
Once you get past the spines, you could get into the meat.
Okay.
And that's what they don't want you to have. That's why they grew the spines in the first place, to prevent you from getting to the meat. You see?
You guys just smoke a bowl? I'm not sure if that's okay. According to the Twitch TOS, we might get banned if you smoked weed, so just don't say.
I have a fog machine in my apartment. You ever see a fog machine?
No, I've not seen a fog machine.
I have one in my apartment, and I let it make fog in my room. That's how you saw the fog.
Whoa, you're totally right. You're totally right. You guys just pulled a fast one over these two eyes. Blank.
Can you do this on Twitch TV?
Oh.
Can you do that?
Your nipples?
Okay, check this out. Kinda cool, huh?
The carnival person? You do skin tricks at the carnival?
So yeah, that was our music video. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was about two cats and their friend, the person. The music video was shot and directed by Cole
Montminy
Montminy,
from Oakland, California.
and he does a lot of felt tip art, which is really. And he's done some videos, and I saw his Instagram videos, and I was like, he should make a video for us if he's so inclined.
Right?
And we inclined him.
Yeah, you know, he's a talented guy, Cole. He can do really anything that he puts his mind to, and you give him the time and the assets that he needs to make an idea true, and he'll make it true.
You know, I agree. It gave me a lot of Jack Strober vibes, if anyone's familiar.
Oh, Jack Stroker.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys...
Do you want a peppermint?
There's a one a peppermint.
Gross, but it's okay.
Too spicy, yo. How you guys doing?
I don't think Katya might have been ready for this, but I was ready.
Yeah, Katya, have you ever seen a shark get born?
No.
You know, they come out of those sacks that float around. You ever seen one of the sacks? The egg sacks. They're beautiful. They have these little sort of threads that come off of them and kind of swing and twirl together off the ends.
Okay then.
And then a whole shark comes out of that by itself in the ocean. Just all by itself, a little baby shark.
Yeah.
And that's where that song came from.
from watching footage?
Just from the occurrence, the natural happenstance of sharks being born. The song got made out of that. You know how that song goes?
Please. Play it.
I'm not a monkey. I'm a kitty cat. Yeah. What's the next question, please?
Now, next question. Okay.
What happened to my puppy Wuppy?
Why do you guys play music?
Why do you play with yourself in the dark? It's like it just comes naturally.
So you're equating making music to masturbation?
Yeah, you get together with some friends and you show you what you've been working on.
Whoa. Do you guys wear crystal?
Gems, actually.
Sapphires?
Mm-hmm.
Topaz? All I ask is, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there's a fable. The J.O. crystal.
J.O. crystals?
Yes. Let me pull it up.
Please.
Let me pull it up, guys. Let me pull up this clip real quick. Quick.
Give us some learning.
Open image in new tab. Okay. Share screen. Coming on. Where is it? Oh, here we go.
Beautiful man. Handsome for a man.
For a man. What is a man?
Handsome for a monkey.
Whoa.
Can't
Can't tell which one of them is. You can come over for as long as you want, but I need a picture of you, preferably wearing a crystal, before I waste my time. You hear that?
Who's this guy?
I couldn't tell you. He's a Craigslist man.
Yeah, there's a lot of those out there.
I just can't believe all this bad stuff keeps happening when there's so many white girls with crystals.
We missed that last bit, Spencer. What did you say? What was that last joke?
Oh, I just can't believe that all this bad stuff keeps happening because there's all these white girls with crystals these days.
That's a call out to anybody. You think that your amethyst is gonna protect you from the meteorites?
Yeah. I got some tiger stone?
Tiger's eye.
Tiger's eye. That's gonna be good soon.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, I know.
You guys playing with your jewels right now?
Yeah. Here's my
Whoa.
crystal.
Whoa.
It's a good one.
Oh, I have a prop too. We've all got props. But that's not what this is about. This is about music.
Yeah.
The power of music. I mean, Today you're playing Berkeley. Tomorrow Coachella. What's up with that?
Tomorrow is March 28th. We were to play a show on March 29th in Pacifica, California, before the Rona hit.
That's supposed to be tomorrow?
You like playing in Pacifica?
We've never been.
Never had the pleasure.
I'll tell you this right now. I think all the venues in Pacifica are rednecks. So you keep yourselves open.
So they all got sunburnt.
Oh yeah, you know the sun.
I like going bowling in Pacifica.
I've
Get a little sea bowl going on. You know, hit down some pins. You know, watch them get restocked. You know, haul some balls
Here I am.
next to the seashore breeze.
Yeah, no, it's pretty
Pacifica.
California. You know, have you ever seen the movie The Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
Pacifica is very Big Lebowski.
Yeah, they bowl.
What movie are you guys? The Matrix?
I'm a little bit of a national treasure myself.
Parker's been holding that lollipop for a long time. I think his hands probably hurt.
Oh, he gets stuck like that sometimes.
We should refresh that web page. Press F5. Whoa, there's some graphics on this one. Animation. Slow-mo. Oh, careful, Mr. President. Is that from like robbing a bank or Halloween?
This old thing? This is from a birthday piñata from a dear friend of mine.
Recent or old school?
It was for my birthday.
How long ago was that?
About a month and a half ago.
Damn.
Alright, that's a wrap. Great, guys, we did it. Woo! Alright, finally, who's buying pizza tonight?